Less than 24 hours to the reading of the country's annual budget, majority of Kenyans are expectant to get to know the government's plan for the next financial year. Treasury Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich will be the man of the moment to table Kenya's tax and spend plan. Tonight we give you a glimpse of what we expect in the 3.07 trillion shilling budget and why a number of Kenyans are a worried lot. KTN's Abby Agina unpacks the budget numbers for you.
Kenya's annual debt has been growing in numbers since President Uhuru Kenyatta took over office. For the fiscal year of 2018-2019, the budget is standing at a whopping 3.07 trillion shillings. Out of this 3.70 trillion shillings, 1.9 trillion shillings is expected to be raised by the tax collection authority, that is, the Kenya Revenue Authority, and the deficit will be financed through internal and external borrowing. A cloud of uncertainty continues to hover over the capital city as millions of Kenyans walk about minding their own business. Beneath the daily hassles, there lingers loads of expectations as the country lays out her budget.
Yes. So with that, I think I'm a little bit scared of the corruption which is going on.
I think they should allocate the money fairly.
In this year's budget, some of the highest allocations went to the following state ministries. Infrastructure and transport secured 202 billion shillings, while the energy sector is set to get 59.89 billion shillings. From the budget policy statement, the national government will be taking in 1.67 trillion shillings, while the Consolidated Fund Service is poised to receive 962 billion shillings. Parliament is looking to get an allocation of 42 billion shillings, while the judiciary is staring at an allocation of 17 billion shillings. County governments will also be among the top gainers as they will be receiving 372 billion shillings from 356 billion allocated last year. Kenyans have expressed mixed feelings about the budget. Among the strong reservations on the budget revolve around corruption in the country and the commitment to fight graft.
Lakini sasa inasomwa hiyo matrilion, hakuna kitu kwa wananchi wa kawaida, hatuonagi mabadiliko yoyote. Sio barabara utatengesewa, hospitali ukifika ukiwa mgonjwa lazima ustruggle.
Kenya, you look at our economy, 3 trillion to be looted. At the end of the day, what will be spent? Maybe 2 trillion. The other 1 trillion will go to people's pocket.
On the downside to this year's budget, public expenditure has shot up. To break down the numbers, government wage bill has ticked up by 8% year-on-year from 385.97 billion shillings to 416.86 billion shillings.
It's going to be a big budget, but my biggest fear is, can this money go and do what is intended to be done? Yeah, that is my greatest worry. But it's a good thing, and especially with this devolution, we have seen developments mashinani.
Abby Agina, KTN News, Nairobi.
Yeah, lots of expectations there from Kenyans. We'll cover that for you in a way only we can hear at KTN News. That coverage begins at 6 a.m. all the way to the afternoon when that budget will be read by the Cabinet Secretary.